Someone in this movie calls Justin Bieber the Macaulay Culkin of music. What, coked out, washed up, and forgotten? Give it time. Justin Bieber, never say never. Alright, so to be clear, as for Justin Bieber, the person, the kid, I don't hate him. I mean, I'm 20-something, I got stuff going for me. I don't take time out of my day to hate an 11-year-old. I just don't. However old he is. The Bieber fever bullshit, though, yeah, hate that until you die. That's okay. Or at least until Bieber's nuts drop, his voice changes, and people forget about him. That will happen, and I hope that kid invests in stock or something. Yes, Bieber. They will forget about you. But yeah, as for the kid, I don't hate him. He's a kid, he likes to entertain, he was at the right place, the right time, the right person saw him, and boom, he's obscenely huge. Good job, kid. Dick. Being that he started out on YouTube, maybe I should hate him. I mean, here we are, we YouTube entertainers, we're here entertaining you with whatever talents we have, or we think we have, and within a year, this kid's like a zillionaire. Dick. But this is the same world where William Hung got famous-ish, so there is that. That's right, Bieber, you may have millions of fans around the world, but you don't have my 23,000 subscribers, and that makes me the richest man on earth. Dick. I found that when people say they hate someone like that, they usually hate the hype behind the person or the people who have made them big. In this case, the tweens and middle-aged chicks. Yeah, I saw the movie. They're in there. Which is strange because if I had that poster on my wall, that would be weird. You chicks got a free pass, and you gotta admit, that was bullshit. The Justin Bieber thing reminds me of the Sam Worthington thing. It's like someone saw him and said, you know what, we're gonna take this normal person, make him huge overnight, make him a star, make a lot of money. But unlike the Sam Worthington thing, it actually worked with Bieber. Like, there's this producer that said, oh, when I met Justin Bieber, I just saw the hair and the clothes and the tweens and the t-shirts that I could sell or whatever. Because it's not about talent, it's about that. It's about how much merchandise you can sell from a 16-year-old boy's face that tweens love. Not singing talent. Like, it shows him when he was 12. He was in a singing contest and he actually lost to this chick. Where's she at? Apparently she's better than Bieber. Oh, that's right, because it's not about talent. The Justin Bieber kid, he's a kid who's just living the dream. Good for him. But the principle behind the bullshit that made him big, that pisses me off. And what is this Bieber fever? It's out there, it's huge. But how do you get it? Because I sat through 2 hours of having this kid just shoved down my throat. That sounded weird. And I still don't have it. I don't have the slightest inkling to buy any of his crap. Do you think it's just like, well, the results are in? You want them? Let's have it. It appears you have come down with Bieber fever. What? Don't worry, it's very common among 12-year-old girls. Are you sure? The test is 99.9% accurate, so. Oh God. Yeah, we ran it twice. You have Bieber fever. It was just one time, it was just one song. Well, you can only catch it if you let yourself catch it. Next time, don't be a fool. Plug your tool. What am I going to tell my wife? What am I going to tell my wife? Judging by the diagnosis, I highly doubt that you even have sex with your wife, so there is that. It was just one time. It was one song. Don't worry, you only have to put up with it for 2 years until he hits puberty and people stop caring. Oh, God. I'll give you a minute now. Oh, God. Yeah. His talent doesn't justify how huge he is. Is he talented? Yes. Is he likable? Yes. Deserving of the #1 spot? No. I heard his voice. He's pretty good, I guess. But I've seen better people on American Idol. People who will not make it past Hollywood Week. Shut up, we all have our guilty pleasures. This movie chronicles Justin Bieber's rise to fame, all 6 weeks of it. So this would be the shortest review ever. Was it interesting? Yeah, sure. But I like autobiographies. I like the New Kids on the Block autobiography. And I think it was actually more interesting than this. I mean, this movie could have come on TV as a primetime special and it would have been just fine. But how would the douchebag producer who met Bieber and saw the haircut and the t-shirt and the tweens and the lunch pails make $1.5 zillion if he didn't release this movie in theaters in 3D? Yes, Justin Bieber and 3D. 2 gimmicks, 1 movie. It's like 2 girls, 1 cup, only a little more nauseating. Yeah, Jaden Smith is in this movie. He pissed me off more than Bieber or his haircut ever could. Because Bieber ultimately worked to get up there. It took him no time, but he worked at it. And now he's gonna play in Madison Square Garden, which is pretty much the point of the movie. In Jaden Smith's first performance of his first concert ever, he's also playing in Madison Square Garden with Bieber. I mean, Justin Bieber's parents pulled no strings. They had no strings to pull. They're nobody. But because Jaden Smith is Will Smith's son, because of his DNA, he gets right in. It was interesting seeing him rise to fame, all 2 weeks of it. But after he was famous, you kind of stopped caring. It's only cool to see like the early shit. Ultimately, if you're a Justin Bieber fan, then this is like your Sabbath. If you're not, why bother? There's no point. But if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.